Um, I'm not going to be quick because I'm his brother and I'm allowed to be. I'll tell you what I want to say. I want to talk about Michael, but first, for Maureen, I want to share a short story. Michael was going through a very hard time before he met you, and me and Michael have become very close over the last few years. And I asked him about Maureen, and he said it was incredibly simple to him. And love can be simple, and he says, she makes me happy and she treats me well. And I love her. And I said, well, you love her? And he's like, what else is there to love? That's it. I love her because she treats me well, and she makes me happy every day. And I thought, that was beautiful. And he knew from the second, probably weeks before he told you, I would say he knew he loved you and he wanted to marry you. And he was confident as hell. And then for Mike, just forgive me to go on this tangent. I've been thinking about it for a while. There's a lot of worldly people in here. There are people from South Africa, and there are people who have been around the world. There are people who have seen death or are experiencing it now, and they're here together at this gathering. And I want to remind everybody that human beings, we gather in tribes. And tribes are sometimes geographic, right? Maybe it's fear or territory, but the only thing that holds tribes together or makes or breaks them at any time in history is love. And love doesn't mean what you think it means. It can mean anything you want. It could be small actions, it could be big actions, it could be things that you don't do. But profoundly at its base, the way tribes are held together, and this tribe in here that is coming together, is a profound empathy and love. And that empathy means you put other people ahead of yourself. And inside of each tribe, there are centers of gravity. And I think there are beacons of light. And I think there's an unknown or untold, indescribable feeling you have when you think of Mike, and as you are drawn to him, and you are drawn by and with and through him into a tribe like the Stentas or the Peaks or the Carberries or the Haggertys, right? And that beacon of light is a great responsibility, Mike. People follow you and they love you. And everybody here would do anything for you. And all these worldly people that have seen tribes around the world can tell you that life is so short and fleeting. And the best part about Michael is that as a beacon of that light drawing people towards you, you embody the immediacy of love. There is no keeping things behind the curtain or waiting. I tell you, I love you. Mike, I'm sure, has told every one of you he loves you. I think that Mike has kissed every single person in here. And get over it. It's happening again. You can spend 2 or 3 or 10 years not giving a shit about your brother, stop talking about some people in this family. There are people in this room right now that haven't talked to each other in a while. Why? What's the point? Bury it. It's done. Michael is a reminder that the immediacy of love to keep a tribe together is what makes him a beacon of that light that we want to shadow ourselves from the darkness. And I think we're all drawn like moths to a flame to you, Michael. And he chose to extend his tribe in the medical field, and every human being that walks through that hospital and you save their life. Every family that has a wedding now is because of you. Maybe it's their wedding and maybe they get to attend. And there are a lot of people here whose doctors have saved their lives, and they're so grateful. And this path you've chosen for your life is the most noble thing I can say. And I am so profoundly proud of you. And I love you. And I love everybody here for being a moth to Michael's flame. So thank you.